What is split toning? Technically, split toning an image means applying separate color tones to different parts of it. One color tone is used for the highlights and another for the shadows of the image. Split toning is a very powerful tool and can quickly achieve dramatic effects for your photos. You can, for example, enhance the feeling of your shots, warmer for wedding photos, more energetic for portraits of children, colder and calmer for mountainside pictures. You can also split tone your images to give them an artistic look. To enhance the original warm feeling of this image, click the Adjustment tab, then Global Adjustment Tools, then Split Toning. The panel is composed of two sections, Highlights and Shadows. Each has a hue and saturation slider, plus a balance slider. In the highlights, select an orange color with the color palette. The higher you go, the more saturated the color will be. The lower, the less saturated. In the shadows, let's select another orange color. The idea is to add more orange tones both in the highlights and shadows to increase the contrast for these color tones and enhance the warmer feeling of the picture. You can drag the saturation slider up to intensify the effect or down to soften it. And also play with the balance slider to fine-tune the final result. The more you drag to the left, the more you reveal the selected orange tone in the shadows. The more you drag to the right, the more you reveal it in the highlights. Let's now enhance the cold tones of another image, adding more blue to both the highlights and the shadows. Another great use of the split toning tool is to create a cool artistic look. Let's try it out with this photo. In the highlights, select a green color tone, not too saturated. And in the shadows, select a blue color tone, more saturated. Play with the saturation and balance sliders to get the right feeling. Let's lower the saturation in the highlights to soften the effect. And increase the green tones in the highlights by dragging the balance slider right. To get an even better effect, you can also increase the vibrancy. You can also create really interesting effects on black and white images. In the highlights, select a saturated orange to really warm up the image, and in the shadows, select a blue color, not too saturated, to cool the image off. Play with the saturation and balance sliders to get the right feeling. PhotoDirector comes with ready-to-use split toning presets in the Presets tab so that you can apply split toning effects to your images with a single click. You can also create your own split toning presets to quickly apply to other images. For example, our cool dual tone vintage black and white effect that we just made. Click the Create button to open the new preset window. Name the preset. Click the Deselect All button and select just split toning. Then click Save. Your new preset can be found in the Presets tab under My Created Presets. Just click to apply it to your other images. Now it's up to you to play with the tool, get a feeling for the power of color tones and what you can do with them. Don't forget, the more you experiment, the more interesting your results will be.